Hi everyone, Aiden here at the trailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install this Westin custom fit truck bed liner on our 2020 Ford F-150 with a 6.5 foot bed. Do be sure to use our fit guide and find the right size for your F-150, but you can just use that with our fit guide, and this one's going to be for the 6.5 foot bed. Now a bed mat is a great way to either protect your stuff or protect your truck bed. In this case we have a bare bed, no liner or anything in it like that. So if we did put something metal in here, it'd be scratching up the paint quite a bit. Having a mat down like this can help be a protective layer so it's no metal on metal contact. Or maybe if we are putting something in that's a bit fragile or sensitive, maybe some furniture. The rubber pad is going to be a lot more forgiving on that than just a bare metal bed, or even something like a spray-in liner, which can be really rough and abrasive and scratch things up sometimes. Plus, the rubber gives everything a very good grip, so it's going to keep everything still going down the road. And obviously this is a custom fit. You can follow this all around the truck bed, the wheel wells, all the way up to the front and see everything's contoured and shaped to match the F-150's bed. Now up at the front there is a bit of curling. That's because it came straight out of the package. And over time it'll start to lay more flat as the sun heats it up and helps to remove that initial curl from the packaging. It's made of a 100% recycled rubber. And it's a fairly thick rubber too, nothing too crazy, but thick enough that I think it's going to last a long time. The ridges on the bottom here help elevate it just a little bit, so if moisture or anything were to get trapped underneath, it's not laying flat over top of all that. And then there's also ridges on top to help keep some things slightly elevated and provide more grip. And the installation process is really just setting it in place. It still comes rolled up in kind of a weird way, so you can't just cut it open and roll it straight out, so we'll walk you through what we did now. Your bed mat is going to come shipped like this, wrapped up with some cling wrap around it. You can tear that open if you need, or take a utility knife to it and just kind of cut through that to open it up. But we can just get that unwrapped and slide it out. Now because of the way this is all wrapped up, this cutout right here is for the rear of our truck bed, so we can't set it up and just roll it to the front. That would be ideal. So just make sure you know where you're working with, and once you get it unwrapped, we can roll it into place. Now as it begins to unwrap, this is a little bit harder for us because of the camper shell, but my thought is find the front and just throw that to the front as best we can, and I'll try to get in the camper shell and pull it to the front the rest of the way. Again, if your truck bed is open, this would probably be a lot easier, especially if you had two sets of hands to get one on either side and just pull it to the front corners. We'll just get it laid out. So we'll pull this to the front as best we can. Maybe having to come closer to the tailgate here and get this ridge inside. From there, it actually slides relatively smoothly, and we can get all pressed down. And with everything laid out, you're done. It's really a simple install process. It's really just setting it in place. Over time, you'll see this kind of flatten out and conform a bit better, because right now, straight from the packaging, it's still wanting to curl up on the edges quite a bit, but with some sun and time, that's going to help level it out and mold it to the surface a bit better. And that'll do it for our look at and installation of the Westin custom fit truck bed liner on our 2020 Ford F-150.